Actually doing things a little bit differently here. We will be renting a cabin for a small amount of time, but it'll be fun staying in a neighborhood to see if we fit in. Like, what if we picked the wrong place? I mean, this is a gated community, which is definitely not our style.
Right, what do you like best about being inside?
So there are affordable options in Index.
I feel like this one probably comes with some kind of catch, but you know, everything does.
This is such a cute road. We're Hunter and Melissa, and we've been living on the road for 2 years, separately and together. We met at a van festival, which, if you knew us and how introverted we both are, it makes it pretty funny. We are both in our mid-30s and have shifted our van travels to window shopping for a place we'd want to call home.
Well, look, it's cute.
Or maybe basecamp is a better term, because I don't think either of us will ever stop living on the road in some capacity. And we're going to bring you along on our search. We have arrived in Washington at one of my favorite places to visit. I used to live in Seattle for a few years, and I was always making my way out here, escaping to these mountains, and it's so nice to be back. The turquoise blue rivers, the fog hugging those jagged mountain peaks. It's just such a change from the more desert areas we've been in lately. But we're actually doing things a little bit differently here. We will be renting a cabin for a small amount of time to really trial out what it's like to live here, but also existing in a van here is just really hard. There's not a lot of camping that's actually allowed, and we are also very due for a reset. I cannot wait to shower, but it'll be fun staying in a neighborhood to see if we fit in.
Ooh, gross. Okay, well, good thing we only want like one tomato. I mean, that's one thing about van life. Sometimes your vegetables just like bounce around everywhere and get really gross. I fucking love having a trash can.
Got some rosemary. I know. It smells so good. It's actually one thing I really miss living like in Portland and cities. All the rosemary and herb bushes that you had access to. And I feel like we never have fresh herbs in the van.
Making things is more difficult. Everything, like here, we've got 4 burners. We can just like
Crazy.
Make some simple syrup and throw some rosemary in there and do other things. All right, what do you like best about being inside?
I feel like we take better care of ourselves. We're cooking. I am personally hydrating a lot more. Don't have to empty a pee jug every couple days then. Feel like I'll be unmotivated if I'm in a structure, but it's really just the recovery period from being on the road.
That's a really good point. I actually wonder about that sometimes. If I have a place to be, will I still be as motivated to go do things outside?
Yeah.
Day 7 of being inside a building, and now I'm like feeling more motivated to get outside and go and do stuff.
Same. But that was always my barrier living in an apartment, was like leaving and the logistics of going to do stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why it's super vital that your backyard has something. Something that's enough for you to like consistently go and do something.
Definitely popular, but real pretty.
It's easy to get to, which is actually a bit of a detriment.
We are here on a Sunday on a holiday weekend.
It is.
You're just staring at it.
Oh, it's a video.
It's a video!
Okay.
And rough. Oh, it's so pretty. How cold is that? Really? Yeah, it'll be a little chilly.
What are your thoughts about today?
I did better than I thought I was going to, but I was still very scared. But I feel accomplished. I'm glad we climbed hard and still scared though. Still
That
scared.
makes sense. It's a scary area.
It is.
You did great though.
Being scared here will make other places feel easier. I hope. Yes.
Pretty cute. Some good B-roll.
Beer roll.
There's such a wealth of choices. Do I want the skinny spatula or the fat spatula? But it is nice being here in an actual building for a longer period of time.
And it changes how you deal with tourism, because you totally ruled out this area when we first got here because the parking lots were full. We ended up here on a weekend. The climbing was pretty busy, but now that we're in a house removed from it and we could walk to the climbing, like it kind of removes some of those stressors. I don't know, who, like, do we fit in here? Like, who's living here?
I don't think we do.
I mean, this is a gated community, which is definitely not our style.
Yeah, it's pretty
And
specific.
very above our price range, likely, but I just, when we got here, the like fog in the trees, the mountains, the river, just like a hug for my nervous system. But also we've been in the desert for a long time, so you always want what you can't have or you don't have, but
That's that novelty seeking.
I
Like, I
know.
recognize it in myself. Like, yes, oh my god, I love ferns and I love deciduous trees. But then it's like rainy and wet, and then I'm like, oh man, it sure is nice to live in the high desert where you can just drive up a hill
and it's sunny
get cooler.
and you don't have seasonal depression.
305 days of sun here.
Yeah. That's what makes
Evaluate.
it so hard. Like with the permanence, the like, what if we pick the wrong place?
I do think that you are more like focused on picking a perfect spot.
Like every place I've ever lived has felt temporary, and that feeling of, I don't know, like being in between. I think that's why I'm trying to be a lot more picky and intentional with where we live, because I'm tired of purgatory. Tired of the temporary.
That sounds like more of a personal thing than a location thing
Yeah.
to me.
Like, tiny little hut.
There's this tiny little hut right on the river.
Oh.
It's $370,000.
Oh wow, wait, that's actually kind of cute.
Mm-hmm. Is there even a bed?
For river access, I don't know if I care.
That's pretty cool. It's still like unfinished OSB on the inside.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So there are affordable options in Index.
I feel like this one probably comes with some kind of catch, but you know, everything does.
This is such a cute road.
Yeah, it's really nice, kind of outside of town.
River access would be so nice.
So I think this is the for sale by owner one. I think we could actually look up.
Ooh, views too of the mountains. Ooh.
Yeah, there's a shed and then like a main building that looks like it's ready to fall down. We should almost take down that number just to see. Like it's a mystery.
Gosh, and then you have these cutie A-frames, like house of my dreams. Yeah, definitely some cute housing options out here.
This is a nice spot and it will probably appreciate because it's close to a city. Or maybe the entire economy will crash and who knows. I feel like we've looked at the outside of a lot of houses and have an idea for like what certain amounts of money gets you in terms of location and how the outside looks and how livable it seems, but at some point we're gonna have to like decide that we like a place enough to actually start entering some houses, because it's a long process, right? Figuring out what you want.
The search continues. Dun 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 dun.
Numbers.
We love the numbers game. Like the average home value in Index, which is tiny, is $500K. But the median listing is $625. Guess the number of homes currently for sale in Index.
In Index?
In Index.
Like 9?
You're so... 8. Yeah.
Damn.
100 total housing units, 72 are occupied. So 28% of the units are vacant or seasonal. That's... Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, for a little mountain town. It really is very small.
So small.
160 people?
160 is the population of Index.
Nice. You can tell that everything is marketed to tourists, which, again, we're going to keep ending up in those spots.
Yeah.
You're paying a premium for cool shit.
We just checked out of our cabin that we stayed up the last 3 nights, and just around the corner was the climbing. And I don't know why I am so afraid to climb here. Last year, it felt really challenging for me, so we'll see how I do this year. But we're kind of gearing up for a full day of climbing. We'll see if Hunter convinces me to go on a multi-pitch too. It'll be my first one if we do. Here we go. Come on, you can do it. Nice job.
Nervous?
Yeah.
Of? Just in general?
Because I have it in my head from last year that I did poorly. How was the 10 part?
Yeah, I actually felt pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you seemed confident up there.
God gives his spookiest repels to his most IBS having girlies.
My grandma would hate this.
Yeah? I'm gonna send her just that clip.
That was my first time belaying from a ledge, from one pitch. Oh, Olive, we're back. Were we gone for so long? Well, that was fun-ish.
Fun-ish?
I mean, it was fun in that I accomplished something that I've been very, very afraid to do, and was like kind of chill about it.
It's mostly just
A lot of nothing.
like this little knob.
Oh wow.
And you could stand on that, but it sure doesn't feel secure.
Yeah, no thanks. I don't like that. Accomplishments for the day. You got me scared, but facing fears, right?
Yeah.
We like Index for that. Pushing our comfort zone in good ways. But does Index feel like home?
Climbing's great.
It's scary, but yeah. I mean, I like that because it's scary, but because
all climbing is scary for you.
It's like extra scary because it's even like the entry level, like the 5-7s, I'm like struggling with, where like other areas I'm pushing up into the 9s, 10s. But because of that, it would be a good place to live because I'd have a lot of room to grow. Like I wouldn't get bored. I would, I do feel like with Index, I've like romanticized it so much because of like the views and the landscapes and the mountains, the proximity to all of that. But I feel like in my in my soul, I know it's not logical to live there for some reason. I think the lack of community, like our community would be Seattle, which would be which like I lived in Seattle and I love Seattle, but I moved away for a reason.
Proximity to Seattle is one of the biggest strikes against Index for me.
Really? My closest friends do live in Seattle, it would be really nice to be, honestly, even just in the same state as them, but they'll travel to us wherever we end up. But yeah, I just think the community feels pretty disconnected in Index, and that would be hard. Even if we found the perfect place with amazing views, and it would be, I don't know. Mm-hmm. There's just not much there.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't be myself until I hear from you again. Hours, I spent hours racing up and down this floor, but I'll be getting nowhere close to where we've been before.
In the middle of a field of trees.
That view is amazing. See, I'd be falling down those steps if that was... Hunter got a fish. This might be my very first multi-pit. I hope I can pull it off. We'll see how many pitches I survive. That sucked. Would Mazama be home to you? Is Mazama home?